So I've shown you how to create an ad campaign with Facebook lead forms. I've showed you how to include Instagram and include the third-party network, even though I removed those. But let's just say you want to run Instagram only, kind of separate that out from Facebook. If you want to include Instagram, just keep in mind Instagram is not going to get the same kind of leads. Generally speaking, sometimes it might surprise you. But for the most part, you don't get as many leads with Instagram. It's just a different world. But you can still advertise there. So if you want to include it, remember, if you click your ad, just click edit. And then at the very bottom here, you'll see, earlier I selected Facebook feed only. If you want to include Instagram, you would just check Instagram and then the places you would want. I wouldn't run in all these. I would just do the two feeds. And so that keeps it very tight. And then you can kind of see where everything's running. But if you leave all these checked, that's okay. Facebook's going to only run your ad where it thinks you're going to get leads. So it won't spend a lot of time in these other places if no leads come in. But anyway, if you want to separate it out, which is what I would recommend. But if you're starting out, it's fine to select that, by the way. But if you want to separate, here's how you do it. Just make sure that this is just Facebook only. Then create a new ad set. I already did that a second ago. I just clicked create and I named it Instagram. Click edit. And then at the bottom, just scroll down to the bottom and select Instagram. And again, I like to just run in the feed only. So there you go. Then when you place your ad, the difference here would be make sure your ad's square. Make sure your image is square. So if it doesn't default, this is what it'll look like. So when you go in here and you click crop or replace, just check this 1-to-1. It's going to make it a square. And that'll be perfect for Instagram. If you don't, you do this, it'll leave it might leave those gray bars. It could default to a square for you automatically, but just go ahead and click 1-to-1. Creates a square image, which is perfect for Instagram. Click done, and there you go. Now, keep in mind too, Instagram is going to be very image heavy. So your text is only going to be seen a little bit at the bottom. So when you're writing out your text, make sure that it's visible. And then you can also share to yourself just like you would if you were, looking at it on Facebook. So anyway, that's how you do the Instagram ads. Make sure that you have all of these things checked here. And that pretty much gets you going with Instagram. And then in the reporting section, I'll show you how you can break those out and kind of see what's working and what's not.